Well, I mean, look, today is a very important day. We have the interest rate decision by the Monetary Policy Committee. I think it's fully priced in that there's going to be no change in the stance, both in terms of inflation. You mentioned that it has come down precipitously from the 35% range to the 14.2% in August that we've witnessed, but it has ticked up slightly. And plus, of course, the external operating environment in Egypt is still a bit uncertain, both in terms of the EM recent sell-off in financial markets, as well as, the ongoing uncertainty regarding the trade tensions between the US and China. So there is a little bit of uncertainty in terms of the operating environment, which is probably going to leave the central bank on hold. And then, of course, in terms of the broader Egyptian story, as you pointed out, we're very bullish. I think the rebalancing story is ongoing. In line with the IMF reforms, credit rating agencies have recently upgraded Egypt, but all three major ones, S&P, Moody's, and Fitch. So yeah, there is a lot of momentum, but of course, risks are still there.
So you're bullish on Egypt. What about right here in the UAE? Because we've seen a lot of concern in the past, of course, obviously over the property market. What's your take?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think in terms of the UAE, we're still very happy that it's the most diversified economy in the GCC. With the boost in oil prices that we have seen in recent months, that's given a lot of momentum and impetus for the government at the federal as well as the individual emirate level to boost spending. And of course, as you mentioned earlier, regarding the easing of mortgage rules. I mean, if we have a look at both in terms of rents as well as prices throughout the UAE, things have been cooling somewhat. Now, some people say it's a bit of a correction and it's a bit healthy, but things like easing of mortgage rules will, of course, entice a bit of a boost in terms of the property market. So there is a bit of give or take of how things are looking in the UAE, but broadly, again, we're still very happy that it's the most resilient and the most diversified economy in the GCC.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.